My name is Michele Reynolds. I'm a state senator. I represent Ohio Senate District 3. I live in Columbus, Ohio, and with my husband and my family. And I am someone who's really driven by being in purpose. I really feel a heightened sense of purpose when I serve humanity. And that all started from just being a child growing up in a family that took care of individuals who couldn't take care of themselves. My mission is to ensure that all Ohio families have a protected path to prosperity and can live their version of the American dream. I am very proud of the work that I've been able to accomplish in my short tenure in the state Senate. I've been a state senator since 2023, and since that time, I've personally sponsored 23 bills and have 7 enacted into law. That's pretty big accomplishment, and I'm very proud of it because this particular General Assembly has been the least productive since 1955. And there's a lot of reasons why, but that has not stopped me. As you know, I'm a very results-oriented person, and one of my flagship piece of legislation is my work on housing. I am the chair of the Senate Select Committee on Housing, which is the first chair and the first housing committee that we've actually focused on in the Ohio General Assembly. So my work in housing is very personal. You know, I come to the State House with a background in working in housing. I'm a nonprofit CEO that provides housing to formerly incarcerated men and women when they come out of prison. And I've been doing that work for 25 years, helping people transition from incarcerated settings and helping them to get their life back. And so I bring that experience with me to the State House. And when I brought that experience to the State House, I was fascinated to see that we're not dealing with housing and the barriers of housing at the State House where we solve problems. And I took that information to our leadership, and they agreed with me, and they said, we would love for you to lead this charge. And so it was very important to me, before you solve a problem, you have to really understand the scope of the problem. So my work in going around the state was very important to hear from the people. You have to do a lot of listening and understand their plight before you can actually take a bite at that apple. And what we realize is that everybody is scarred or affected or has some sort of barrier as it relates to affordable housing. And everybody wants to roll up their sleeves and get it done, but they just don't know how. And so we built coalition around this problem, and we're very much looking forward to solving it. My approach to leadership is pretty unique. I really have more an egalitarian style of leadership, meaning that I love to build consensus and I love to inspire others to walk alongside me. I don't believe it's about me. I believe that it's about inspiring others and bringing them together to solve problems. I like to call myself an addictive problem solver. And anybody that knows me knows that I kind of travel with a team. And so you're only as good as your team. And so I have an amazing team, a team that I call the Results Matter team, and it's about 13 of us, and we meet on a daily basis. And we run decisions. You know, I tell them what I'm working on. They're trusted confidants. They're people that I respect highly, and I want to know their ideas and opinions, and I just believe iron sharpens iron. So I don't make decisions in a vacuum. I'm somebody that likes to build consensus, get all the facts, talk about it with my trusted confidants, and come up with a perfect plan. My team stands out from lots of other people. First of all, I feel like I have such a unique team. Each and every one of them are fabulous and gifted and skilled and talented in their own right. And together, it's just like, you know, we're kind of like the Wonder Twins, that we really get a lot done. I think that we value each other, we respect each other's mind and what everybody brings to the table. And what's unique is that our team members feel like, you know, they own it. They're not just, you know, walking alongside me, they're a part of something. And so I think what makes us unique is that we share in this. It's all of our success, and we lift each other up and we pour into one another on a daily basis so everybody gets their needs met. Results matter to means promises made, promises kept. But it's even more than that. It's really about outcomes. It's about having a proven track record that when you say something, not only do you say it, you mean it. And people can quantify exactly what it is that you do. It's being able to measure results, it's being able to measure success, and to be able to know concretely that this is a trusted source and that whatever she puts her hand to, we're going to get accountability. And so that's why we made our whole platform Results Matter. Before I came to public office, I served my local community for 25 years, and I produced results. And so the results speak for themselves. It's the data that shows exactly what we've been doing, because anybody can talk about it, but not everybody can walk the walk. And so it's very important to me that I'm not just taking up space in public office, I'm not here to play house, I'm here to get things done, and that people understand that about me and they know it and they can see it from the work that I've done. So I am a Black Republican in an urban county, and it's very unique. You know, some may say I'm some proverbial unicorn. The district that we are in Franklin County, I'm one of the lone Republicans left. And when I was running in this district, it was very upwardly Democratic. It was 53 index 47. But we were able to win over Democratic crossover votes, independent votes, and our Republican base because we have the right message, and that message is Results Matter. And my sphere of influence has been able to capture bipartisan support with a very conservative message, but producing outcomes. And that was able to reach into areas that most Republicans have not been able to reach into. Our New American community, our faith-based community. We've even had lots of different organizations that have come on board that we've been able to coalesce around with our disability community, our veteran community, reentry community, as you know, and our business professionals. Just kind of every area we've been able to get that message, and it's resonated. And now we're living in such intense times with inflation being very high, a border crisis, affordable housing, property taxes high. People just need help. And so where do they come to? You know, a lot of times we have to lean on each other. And so we've been able to take our message, and it has cut across all type of demographics, all age groups, you know, young people, older people, Black people, white people. We've been able to build those coalitions and teams. And it's all about building relationships, not just collaboration, but relationships. We don't leverage relationships. We lead people, and we engage them, and we invite them to be a part of our movement. I like to say that I want to be a role model, someone that leads by example. I have always been someone who has motivated and inspired others, but mainly because I feel a sense of duty, a sense of opening doors for other women by being the example that they need to see, by living in purpose and understanding that there's nothing that we can't accomplish together. I had a very strong role model in my life, my grandmother who raised me and my mother who raised me, and they were just very strong women, very inspiring women who were fierce, fearless, felt like they could do anything. They provided guidance and nurturing and support, and I've just always been that child with stars in my eyes that believed I could do anything and that I could inspire everybody to do anything alongside me. And for some reason, they believe me, and that they'll follow me, and they'll lock arms with me. But I just believe it's important to pour into other people, especially when you feel assigned to them.